Hare Krishna. Sadhana Bhakti. The definition. Why definition? Suppose we have taken a road to Mumbai. So we need to know why we are going to Mumbai, how we are going to Mumbai, and what is our aim. What will be the obstacles? So similarly, we have taken this path of devotion. So we should know what we are doing, how to do that thing, and then what is the aim of our devotion. So the definition given by Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is in the shlok number 1.2.2. If you want the Sanskrit version of this shlok, then you can refer Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, 22nd chapter, 105 number shlok. So the shlok is Kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhavasa sadhana bhidha nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakatyam riddhi sadhyata. So Srila Prabhupada in his purport gives us three main points which we can note down. So the first it is Kriti sadhya. So the word Kriti comes from the root word Kri, and Kri means action. Kriya in Hindi. So action. That is why Srila Prabhupada translated Bhakti as devotional service in all his books. Devotional service. Do something. Prabhupada said, give me results. That means no meditation. And then the next thing is service for whom? Service for Krishna. So what is the evidence? So Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, Yoginam api sarvesham madgaten antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yuktatama mata. Of all types of yoga processes, karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyan yoga, and bhakti yoga is topmost, and he is dearest to me, Krishna says. So we have to do action for Krishna. Now Srila Prabhupada says, what action, what service? So action is done through mind and the senses. Now the mind is very strong. Prabhupada says mind is so obstinate that sometimes it overtakes the intelligence also. Arjuna also says, Manahi chanchalam Krishna. So Krishna answers, Asanshayam mahabaho manodurnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihiyate. Through practice and through renunciation, you can overcome this obstinate mind also. So, what action now? The action, there are some do's and there are some don'ts. Simple. What practice? So, what practice we need to do is, Prahlad Maharaj says in Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atma Nivedanam. 9 processes of devotional service. And of these, the devotion starts with Shravanam Kirtanam. Now Prabhupada explains this very logically. Prabhupada says you can wake up a sleeping person just by the vibration of the sound. So similarly, our dormant, this Krishna consciousness which is dormant in our heart, this can be waken up through the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Simplest process. And certain don'ts which we should avoid are, Prabhupada says, 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no liquor, and no illicit sex, as per the scriptures. Now someone may say that I won't follow any scriptures, I will just take the name of Krishna. Krishna himself only says in Bhagavad Gita, 16 chapter 23rd shlok, Yah shastra vidhim utsrijya vartate kamkaratah. Those who leave scriptures behind and work on their own will. Na sa siddhim avapanoti, na sukham, na param gatim. He'll not get perfection, he'll not get happiness, and he'll not get any destination. So, for a person who is practicing in devotion, rules and regulations are very important. The second point is Kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhava. Now the first point was the process. Now here we are talking about sadhya bhava. Here sadhya means goal. Now what should be our goal? Bhav. Now in the definition of sadhana, we are talking about bhav. So what is the significance? The significance is we should always keep goal in our vision. Now the ecstatic symptoms which are appearing in pure devotees, those emotions are not there in us, and we cannot imitate them also. But we can understand those emotions, we can respect those emotions, we can keep those emotions near our heart, and we can pray to Lord Krishna to give us such emotions sometime when our devotion intensifies. We cannot think that we have got those emotions, otherwise we will be called sahijyas. And we cannot neglect those emotions, otherwise we will be called fanatics or stone-hearted. But goal should be clear that we have to aim for those emotions. And the third point is Nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakatyam riddhi sadhita. Nitya, these emotions is not that we have to get it from somewhere. These emotions are within our heart. Like a utensil which we wash with a soap. The shine of the utensil is within the vessel itself. It's not in the soap. Similarly, that shine of Krishna consciousness is dormant in our heart. But how we will get that? One is definitely by our sadhana, by our practice. But not just by our practice. Practice will definitely help to get relief of our anarthas, bad habits. But the main contribution is the mercy of the Lord. The mercy of the Lord is the main factor. That means we have to leave our false ego of our sadhana, that we are putting our efforts and we'll achieve something. No. We have to keep on trying, but the real contribution will be made by Lord Krishna. That is why it is bhakti, because he is autocrat. Ashilasya vapadratam pinashtu mam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says, whether you accept me or reject me, I'll continue serving you life after life. So the first point was, we have to do action for Krishna. Second point was that we have to keep the goal of bhav or emotions while doing sadhana. And the third point is we have to keep our false ego aside and we have to humbly put our efforts in devotion. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.